I really like the music. I think it's one of my favorite songs yet. And even the way they're editing it has this sort of relaxed feel to it, as if she's kind of dancing. There's this cyclical feeling to the camera work in this entire video, which, what does that make you think of? It makes you think of the shield. It's a circle. So that's what's kind of fun about doing these breakdowns, is you can really get in the editor's head, get in the cinematographer's head who makes these videos, if you kind of take the time to appreciate the art. Hello everyone, and welcome back. My name is Philip. I'm a filmmaker, and today we're going to be watching and reacting to character demo, Candace, Shield of Sworn Protection, Genshin Impact, and analyzing the cinematic language. Sorry I didn't post as much last month. I was traveling in Europe with Aaliyah. That was awesome. But I'm back, catching up on these Genshin videos. As always, guys, let me know if you want to see me react to anything specifically from another game, from this game. Let me know recommendations. That's how I've discovered the majority of these videos. And if you want to see more of my Genshin reactions, I have a full playlist here on my channel where you guys can see all my character demo reactions, which at this point I've done tons of them. We're going on 16,000 subscribers, so please hit that sub button. Let's get there. Let's do this so we can grow the channel. Besides that, make sure to follow on Twitter if you want to see what's going on. If you want to see me play games live, drop by Twitch. What do you think of Candace? Are you guys going to pull for her, or would you prefer to save your primos for somebody else? Like Sino? Let me know. All right, let's see what Hoyoverse has cooked up for us this time. Beautiful setting. This is the Sumeru setting, I assume. Okay, this is like someone's approaching from the travels.
Weary traveler from afar.
There you go. I like that. I like that intro. I'm not going to pause too much, but I thought that was cool because it feels like we're traveling in the beginning. It's like we were out there, we were traveling in the desert, and then it's like, oh, we've come into this place. We have with the camera, right? It's what we see as the audience. It's like we're a Genshin player who's being introduced to new characters.
From afar. I'd really love to look into your future with my amber eye if I could.
Wow. The really relaxed tone here.
Sleep soundly.
I like
that I am watching over you.
I really like the song. It's a super relaxing tone, and it's kind of like, oh, it feels like after a long journey, like she says, welcome, weary traveler. Feels like after a long journey, you're kind of like, you can just relax a little bit. The casting in here is great. Her voice is very soothing. It's very relaxing, and it goes perfectly with the song. I think it's great. And it says Candace, Golden Vow, a descendant of King Deshret, with an amber left eye, the defender of Aru Village. Okay, so she's a defender. Pretty awesome. She's got the big shield. I like the character design. And let's see what happens here. I really like the music. I think it's one of my favorite songs yet. And even the way they're editing it has this sort of relaxed feel to it, as if she's kind of dancing along with the song. You know, she's not super like jerky with her movements and stuff. Everything is very smooth.
Not enough to protect the most important things.
Okay.
That's why I must also wield a spear.
Okay, so she has a weapon even though her kind of iconography is the shield. The song is great.
This new strength I now gain in the present is preparing me for trials that lie ahead in the future.
Wow, that was a really short one, but I think it was very good. I wonder if she's not a 4-star from how short this one is, but it doesn't really feel low budget, I will say, even though it is short. But yeah, let's take a look at it. Again, so like I said, I think this is a really cool opening. Kind of see the desert. Seems very warm, seems very arid, very hot. And then there's a shot of travel, of a journey.
Welcome, weary traveler.
And then we come inside. And it's like, okay, welcome, weary traveler. So it's cool. I mean, in 13 seconds, they've done a nice little intro there and kind of established the space.
From afar.
Also, weary traveler from afar. If you're playing the game like you would be playing as the one of the twins who are a traveler from afar, right? So I think it's kind of cool. And if you've been playing the game for a couple of years, this is a new area, Sumeru.
I'd really.
Yeah, just a nice character shot there. We like that.
I love to look into
So we analyze it. This is an awesome kind of establishing shot. I assume this is the village that she defends. Seems like a cool place.
your future with my amber eye if I could.
Now, what did she say? Predict?
I'd really love to look into your future with my amber eye if I could.
Really love to look into your future with my amber eye if I could. So she has this ability to look into the future, but it seems she's some sort of oracle who can't control whose future she looks into, which I think is an interesting idea. So she's watching over everybody in the town, and I wonder if her eye doesn't have some lore reason why it can like kind of watch over people or something like that, and if that helps her protect others. I don't know. The gold and blue is a cool combo, which is really smart to use that for her weapon. It's a nice shot. There's a lot of movement there. There's a lot of these kind of camera moves where they'll twist and kind of like fall away as they transition, but it's cool. It gives this sort of like movement to the video, and it makes you kind of, like I said, there's this kind of relaxed feeling with the music, so it feels like you're almost kind of just moving with the song, just kind of following the camera where it takes you. That was actually really cool. I want to go back and look at that. So she charges up and does this spin, and then they slow down the frames as she spins around, and it's cool.
Do your worst.
So she's a water shield user. That's kind of cool. Again, water kind of implies that like maybe she's a little bit more soft or merciful with her defense, you know? That's interesting. She's a big water shield too. I like how it's a triangle. How they say also wield a spear. It's kind of cool. This shot, it's like, it almost looks like a memory or something. How she's like remembering how she found the spear, remembering how she was like able to wield it or something. It's cool. And they've actually altered the colors here as if it's like a different setting. But it's nice.
New strength I now.
Yeah, they keep doing these kind of moves. But see how they're editing to the beat? Then it kind of keeps like spinning around, and it's like spinning around like the circle of the shield. It's cool.
New strength I now gain in the
I like that cut, the zoom in and the fade.
present. It's preparing me for trials that lie ahead in the future.
Yeah, I mean, it's very well done. They've gone as far as even using like a lot of Egyptian iconography and stuff. And I think that's the reason why people are kind of like, you know, wondering like what's the reason for not,
Sleep soundly.
you know, including more like people who look like they're from that area of the world when they're putting so much attention to detail with the music and the iconography and everything. It's cool though. That's interesting that they have this little figure of her on the side, which I'm blocking slightly in the video, but you can see it. Yeah, that's probably my favorite shot in the video. There's this really cool effect with this like this close spin. I'm gonna go through it frame by frame. You can see it's almost like she's kind of like twisting in like on the spear, and then she frees up and you see all the cool frills and everything. Is really clever to make her outfit have these you know, trailing pieces of cloth that she's going to be spinning around a lot. This makes a cool effect, and they're smart to choose a high frame rate for that specific shot and slow it down.
Do your worst.
It's cool. Hey, I mean, if we're going to talk about martial arts a little bit, seems like she's, you know, has a proper guard position with this, with, you know, using the shield as a shield. In a lot of movies and stuff, you'll see people just not, like, they just keep the shield down at their side instead of not even using it. So, hey, at least she's got it up there. Obviously, a lot of the movements are fun and exaggerated, but hey, she's using the shield as a shield. There you go. Pretty cool to see. I think she should have the spear kind of like on the shield a little bit more. Be a little bit more useful. There you go. There it is. It's a cool shot. Reflecting on the most important things. We don't know what the most important things are for this character, you know, having not used her or learned her story yet, but
That's why I must also wield a spear.
it's nice to put in a shot like that in a very action-packed video, which is only 1 minute and 20 seconds. It brings a lot to the table. I still really like that. That was really clever too. There's a nice transition here. So we go from that shot of her kind of like remembering, I assume. She brings it up in the air, and then what's going to happen is she spins it around. There's a cool transition like into the sort of symbol there, into that character that's appeared. The camera starts to spin around here, which is really well done. And then there's this kind of like cyclical feeling there's this cyclical feeling to the camera work in this entire video, which, what does that make you think of? It makes you think of the shield. It's a circle. And, you know, whether that was intentional or not, it's a really cool touch. Again, the music is very relaxing. It feels like you're kind of like flowing like water or circling around. And there it is, you know, camera circling around as she attacks in an arcing motion. It's well done. Then we keep kind of, yeah, circling around. I think that was their intention. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. But it's nice. It's just nice to see a little bit more thought put into the shot selection and the editing for something like this. With the budget they have, they should absolutely be doing stuff like this. So that's what's kind of fun about doing these breakdowns, is you can really get in the editor's head, get in the cinematographer's head who makes these videos, if you kind of take the time to appreciate the art. And then, you know, we're pause playing through it, which can get a little bit annoying at times, I know. But the cool thing is, if you can suffer through these, now when you watch it normally and you're bumping to the song and everything, having a good time, you can appreciate the video more. Like, oh, that's cool. They're circling around like it's the shield, you know? I like that shot. That's one of my favorites. I don't know why exactly. It's just works for me.
It's preparing me for trials that lie ahead in the future.
Preparing for trials that lie in the future. There you go. Well, that's going to be that, guys. It's a very short one. It's only about a minute, but I think it was very well done. Thanks so much for joining me for this one, and make sure to follow on Twitter if you want to see what's going on. Want to see cosplay that me and Aaliyah do and all that fun stuff. If you want to see stuff that we were doing in Europe and that content in the vlog and whatnot, check out Instagram or my main channel here on YouTube. You guys the best. We'll see you next time.